Kolonji Murray with TaxAssurances. Just want to do a helpful video for business owners that actually use their car for the business. So obviously I get, a lot of people that do Uber or Lyft or any number of the ride-sharing services that are out there. And they want to know how to take deductions for their expenses, for that business, because it is independent contract work, it's gig work, it's income that you're making, but there are expenses that are associated with that. So what I do is I sit down with them and I go through all of their expenses that they actually paid. So say, for instance, you're paying for gas, you're paying for new tires, you're paying for insurance, all of those things that are related. Now, if it's a situation where, some of it is used for business and some of it is used for personal, the only thing we can do is we can take the deductions for the business purposes, but not for the personal purposes. But once we do that, we can collect that information, add it all up, and see what we can use. The other thing that we look at is the mileage deduction. So we can track how many miles were driven during the course of the year, and then we'll do it either or. You cannot take both, but you can do either or, whichever gives you the most in terms of expenses. So whether we do a mileage calculation for the total for the year or the actual out-of-pocket expenses, whichever provides the biggest number, that's the number we're going to take on the return. And then we'll put that information on the tax return itself. But the important part, obviously, is making sure that we fill out, we collect all the information so we can put together the best tax return. The biggest thing is you want to make sure that you're tracking your expenses. It is a little bit difficult, especially if you're doing it on a day-to-day basis. But ultimately what you want to do is you want to be able to say, okay, this is what I spent. You want to be able to provide receipts for that. And then from there, be able to take, again, the biggest deduction possible. If you've got more questions about that, would love to help. But until then, have a good one.